For decades, when people spoke about Nigerian industry, the conversation was dominated by oil wells in the Niger Delta, government institutions in Abuja, and commercial markets in Lagos. But something remarkable has been happening, quietly, consistently, and often without receiving the national attention it deserves. A new industrial force has been reshaping Nigeria's economic landscape. That force is Southeast Nigeria. Today, some of Nigeria's most influential brands are either founded by entrepreneurs from the Southeast, headquartered in the region, powered by Southeastern capital, or inspired by the region's famous culture of enterprise. From automobiles to aviation, from fintech to technology, from manufacturing to entertainment, from oil and gas to digital innovation, the Southeast has become one of the most influential economic engines driving modern Nigeria. According to studies on entrepreneurship and digital adoption in Southeast Nigeria, the region continues to demonstrate unusually high level of business creation, technology adoption, and private sector participation compared with many parts of the country. This documentary explores 12 of Nigeria's most influential brands and examines how they collectively reveal a bigger story. A story about innovation, a story about industrialization, a story about resilience, and a story about how Southeast Nigeria is helping redefine the future of Nigeria's industry. At number 1, we have Dangote Group. No discussion about Nigerian brands can begin anywhere else. Founded by Aliko Dangote, Dangote has grown from a small trading company established in 1981 into the largest industrial conglomerate in West Africa. The group operates across cement, sugar, salt, fertilizer, petrochemicals, logistics, and refining. The company's impact on Africa is difficult to overstate. Dangote Cement became the largest cement producer on the continent. The Dangote refinery, commissioned in 2020s, has become one of the world's largest single-train refinery and is transforming Nigeria from a major fuel importer into a refining powerhouse. Recent reports indicate the refinery now exports products globally and is operating at full nameplate capacity. Yet, the significance of Dangote goes beyond Lagos. The success of Dangote proved that Africans can build industries at world scale. And this lesson inspired countless entrepreneurs across Southeast Nigeria. Today, many industrialists in cities such as Nnewi, Aba, and Onitsha view large-scale manufacturing as achievable because companies like Dangote broke psychological barriers. Dangote showed that Nigerian businesses can compete globally, and Southeast entrepreneurs took that lesson seriously. At number 2, we have Air Peace. When Nigerians think about domestic aviation today, one name dominates: Air Peace. Founded by Allen Onyema from Anambra State, Air Peace grew from a local airline into Nigeria's largest carrier by passenger reach and fleet strength. The company's rise represents a broader Southeastern business philosophy: build, expand, compete, and dominate. At a time when many airlines struggled to survive, Air Peace expanded routes across Nigeria, West Africa, Southern Africa, Europe, and beyond. More importantly, the airline reduced the monopoly power previously enjoyed by foreign carriers on several routes. For many young Nigerians, Air Peace became proof that indigenous companies could succeed in industries previously considered too complex or capital intensive. Its success also reinforced a broader trend. Southeast entrepreneurs were no longer limiting themselves to trading. They were entering highly sophisticated industries. At number 3, we have Seplat Energy. Energy remains the backbone of industrial development, and Seplat has emerged as one of Nigeria's most influential indigenous energy companies, founded with strong Nigerian ownership and leadership participation from entrepreneurs with roots in Southeast Nigeria. Seplat became one of the first indigenous oil and gas companies listed on both the Nigerian and London stock exchanges. The company has consistently ranked among Nigeria's top-performing energy firms and generated significant revenues even during periods of economic volatility. Seplat symbolizes a transition, a shift from foreign domination of the energy sector towards greater indigenous participation. And that transition is crucial because industrial transformation cannot occur without local ownership of strategic sectors. At number 4, we have Innoson Vehicle Manufacturing. If one company perfectly captures the industrial ambition of Southeast Nigeria, it is Innoson. Founded by Innoson Chukoma in Nnewi, Innoson became Nigeria's first indigenous automobile manufacturing, operating at significant scale. The company manufactured buses, trucks, SUVs, and passenger vehicles. According to the company's information, a substantial portion of the vehicle components are sourced locally, creating jobs and industrial capacity within Nigeria. But Innoson's greatest achievement may be symbolic. For decades, Nigerians believed vehicles could only be imported. Innoson challenged that assumption. The company proved that manufacturing is possible, that industrialization is possible, and that African engineering can compete. In many ways, Innoson represents the future Southeast entrepreneurs envision for Nigeria, a nation that produces rather than merely consumes. At number 5, we have Globacom, founded by Mike Adenuga. Glo changed telecommunication in Nigeria. Before Glo's arrival, mobile communication remained expensive and inaccessible for many Nigerians. Then came per second billing, a revolutionary concept at the time. Suddenly, millions of Nigerians could afford mobile communication. Glo became more than a telecom company. It became an infrastructure company. Today, digital businesses across Southeast Nigeria depend heavily on telecommunication networks pioneered by companies like Glo. Without affordable connectivity, Nigeria's digital economy would not exist at its current scale. At number 6, we have Coscharis Group, founded by Cosmos Maduka, one of the most celebrated entrepreneurs from Anambra State. Coscharis transformed from a small trading operation into one of Nigeria's most respected conglomerates. The company became known for automobile distribution, agriculture, technology, and industrial services. But perhaps its most important contribution was branding. Coscharis demonstrated that Nigerian companies could build premium reputations, that local firms could represent quality, that world-class customer experience was achievable. This mindset would influence an entire generation of Southeast entrepreneurs. At number 7, we have Techno Oil, founded by Nkechi. Techno Oil became one of Nigeria's leading indigenous downstream petroleum companies. The company produces gas cylinders. It is the first indigenous gas cylinder producing company in West Africa and currently produces the largest number of gas cylinders in West Africa. Its growth reflects a broader Southeastern industrial strategy. Rather than relying solely on commerce, entrepreneurs increasingly invest in infrastructure-intensive industries, storage facilities, distribution networks, energy assets, industrial logistics. These investments create long-term economic value and support national development. At number 8, we have Zinox Technology. Long before technology became fashionable, Zinox was already building. Founded by Staneke from Imo State, Zinox emerged as one of Nigeria's pioneering indigenous technology companies. The company played important roles in computer assembly, technology distribution, digital infrastructure, and ICT development. At a time when many Nigerians viewed technology as foreign territory, Zinox demonstrated that local participation was possible. The company's success helped inspire emergence of Nigeria's broader technology ecosystem. At number 9, we have Andela. The global economy increasingly values talent over natural resources. Andela understood this before many others. The company became internationally recognized for identifying, training, and connecting African software engineers with global employers. Its model transformed perception of Africa. Rather than exporting raw materials, Africa could export knowledge, skill, and innovation. Many of the software developers powering international companies today were trained through platforms similar to Andela's ecosystem. This aligns closely with Southeast Nigeria's long-standing emphasis on education and entrepreneurship. At number 10, we have Aba Industrial Clusters. Perhaps no industrial ecosystem better represents Southeast ingenuity than Aba. Unlike traditional corporations, Aba's manufacturing clusters function as decentralized industrial networks. Thousands of businesses produce footwears, garments, machineries, leather products, and industrial components. Together, they employ enormous numbers of people and contribute significantly to local manufacturing. Aba's model is unique. No single headquarters, no single CEO, no single corporate structure. Yet, collectively, the city operates like one giant factory. Many observers consider Aba one of Africa's most remarkable examples of grassroots industrialization. At number 11, we have Flutterwave. Digital payments are the foundation of modern commerce. Flutterwave emerged as one of Africa's most successful fintech companies by simplifying online payments across multiple countries. The company became one of Africa's most valuable technology startups and helped position Nigeria as a leading innovation hub. Its success reflects another strength often associated with Southeast entrepreneurship: adaptability and ability to recognize opportunities early and scale rapidly. As digital commerce expands, companies like Flutterwave become increasingly important to economic growth. Finally, we come to number 12. At number 12, we have Nollywood. The final brand on this list is not a company, it is an industry, Nollywood. Today, regarded as one of the world's largest film industries by volume, its influence extends across Africa, the Caribbean, Europe, and North America. Southeast cities such as Asaba, Enugu, and Onitsha have become important production centers. Nollywood transforms storytelling into an industry generating employment from actors, writers, producers, editors, musicians, marketers, and countless supporting professionals. It demonstrated that creativity can be industrialized and that culture itself can become an economic asset. Looking across these 12 brands, a clear pattern emerges. The South's contribution to Nigeria's economy extends far beyond traditional commerce. The region is helping redefine what Nigeria's industrialization looks like. Automobiles through Innoson, aviation through Airpeace, technology through Zinox, energy through Seplat and Techno Oil, manufacturing through Aba, entertainment through Nollywood. What makes this transformation remarkable is that much of it has been driven by private capital rather than government intervention, by entrepreneurs, by innovators, by risk takers, and by communities that believe wealth should be created through enterprise. Nigeria's future industrial landscape will not be shaped by one city, or one region, or one company. It will be shaped by networks of innovation across the country. But if current trends continue, Southeast Nigeria will remain one of the most important engines driving that future, not merely participating in Nigeria's industrial revolution, but helping lead it. And perhaps that is the greatest story of all. A region once known primarily for trade is now helping build the industries that could define Nigeria's 21st century economy. Nigeria is changing, not slowly, but rapidly. And at the heart of that transformation is a powerful idea that Africans can build, that Nigerians can lead, and that Southeast Nigeria is not waiting for the future, it is creating it. From Dangote Group redefining industrial skill, to Innoson Vehicle Manufacturing, proving we can build our own cars, to Flutterwave powering digital Africa, to the unstoppable energy of Aba's industrial cluster. This is more than a story, it's a movement. If you believe in the future of Nigeria, If you believe in Africa's innovation, if you believe that the Southeast is getting started, then this channel is for you. Subscribe now for more powerful documentaries on Nigeria's rise, hidden industries, and untold stories. Like this video to help more people discover the truth about Nigeria's industrial revolution. Drop a comment below. Which Nigerian brand inspires you the most, and which one should we cover next? Share this video with someone who still doubts Nigeria's potential, because the story of Nigeria is no longer about what we lack. It's about what we are building, and the world is finally starting to pay attention. This is just the beginning.